Jasmy Coin has just made a new all-time high for 2024. We're up 10% just today. Jasmy Coin is looking extremely strong in 2024. I've made so many videos explaining and going over why Jasmy Coin is so strong. I'm going to continue explaining today why I believe Jasmy is going to be a super strong coin in 2024. We've already made massive gains since I began making videos basically at the start of 2024, nearly 6 months ago. I've been making videos about Jasmy. Make sure to smash the like, subscribe, leave a comment, tap the notification bell. The one thing that I'm always harping on about in the market is the weekly 20 exponential moving average. You have to understand that this moving average on the weekly has a very high probability of actually signaling the direction of the trend, and it gives you perfect entry points because I'm always explaining that coming back to this 20 exponential moving average is where you want to be looking for entries. We just missed it. You see, if we really scroll in the candle with the bar, you can see the wick did not actually enter. We got so close. But one quick thing that I'll do that I don't usually do in this video, but I'll go over to Bitcoin, and you'll see Bitcoin on the weekly chart. You see how we actually exactly went through right here. What I was doing with a lot of these coins is I was waiting for Bitcoin to go through the weekly moving average, and as soon as I saw this spike in, I was going to all the other coins and then purchasing. I went in and I actually bought some Solana, bought some more Jasmy, and some other different coins that I have a particular good narrative on. Overall, that's how I actually use it. I waited for Bitcoin because Bitcoin is the true runner of the market. And when Bitcoin is starting to turn, you will see then Jasmy turn even harder. So we can see Bitcoin is up a small percentage, but now Jasmy already making new all-time highs for 2024. So that's why we're going over it. You can see how we get the perfect entry. That's where I was actually looking for entries. But again, you would know if you remember my videos from the beginning, I was actually entering right back in here, because we finally got the exponential moving average moving in the direction. When we finally came back here to the average price, we did finally have the tick up. We came back to the average price. That's where I got in. It was slightly premature because you would have want to waited for this break above, but I understood that the bull market was coming. There was no reason not to get in at this perfect average price. We can see we basically paid half a cent, and right now we're sitting at the current price at 2.7 cents. That's all more than 500% gains from the price that I was actually making videos about. So make sure you're staying tuned to all my videos, and even check out my trading masterclass in this video description, because I teach you everything you need to know to really take advantage of this current market. So the one thing that I'm actually looking for is we've got the entry. This was, say, the entry point. If you missed all of this that I just spoke about, as I explained, that maybe you missed this entry because it was a little bit premature, you saw this was resistance, potentially going to act as a support to resistance flip, but overall it's a little bit far-fetched because of how we're actually moving. But the second then best entry point was coming back to this average price, because we can look at this high and we compare to where the average price actually was and where we paid. Rather than buying all the way at this high, you basically could have saved 45%, 44.9%, 45% if you just waited for the overall average price. You saved 45%, and now you're overall looking to buy. Even if you just bought, say, halfway up this candle, you're up somewhere around 70%. So we've got the entry. Where would the exit be? Again, if you know my trading course, I go over my one-to-one measured move trading strategy. I'm not going to explain it in depth here, but I will just show you exactly the indicator that it's giving us. So what we do is you go from the bottom of the trend bar all the way to the top of the trend bar. We'll go over here, grab the square right here. There we got it. And we actually make an extension. So there's the extension. We'll copy and paste that, make a one-to-one move. Now extend it all the way to the top. We can get this one deleted. And now we have an actual target in the market that we actually can say, okay, this is where would be a good point, even just a small portion of our position out. So we can look at where our entry was compared to where we're looking to sell. Roughly around 200% gains, to around a 300% total move. You make 200% on that overall move. Absolutely fantastic. Even from here, probably about 100%. But when we're even looking from the price that we're looking at the original entry point, all the way up here, it's close to 750% gain. So they're the type of moves that we're looking for, especially in this crypto market. You know, you put $100 in, you walk away with nearly $1,000. They're the type of moves. We can also see when we actually scroll out these type of support to resistance flips, where we did have an initial level of support because Jasmy was actually trading all the way up in this level up here, and we had a major downturn right down here, had the collapse. This was then signaled as the support, and even in this level is here, nearly a double support. But then what actually happened, we got the breakthrough majorly through this level. Where did we then act as resistance? We try to come back up to this level, coming right back into this level, acting as resistance. Then we got that major breakdown. So right here, we've got an initial support that acted as a resistance, and now we've got a resistance level in the market. So right here, I'm going to draw a line all the way across, and this is going to be one of the levels I'm looking to get out on. And you can see how it nearly perfectly correlates to this one-to-one measured move. So we've got the one-to-one measured move that says that we need to be selling out in this area. We've also got that support to resistance flip, where initially was support, got the major breakthrough, and then look, we're all the way down in this market. And it's just funny that how did we bounce exactly to this level? Bounce all the way up 300%, turned exactly around. We literally wicked into this wick. We came in, wicked, and just turned all the way around. The reason that happens is, I'll explain to you right now, is there was actually a lot of buyers right here in the market. So people bought here and actually had held for this entire period. They were all the way up. They would have bought all the way down here, and they would have been up 500, 600, 700%. They would have kept holding. They never would have sold their position. They would have kept holding, all the way down here. They're still into their position. And finally, when price then comes back, they can roughly get out at the average price. They can say, oh my God, thank you, I can get out, because initially their entry was up here. All the way down here, they were down 76%. So they were down 76%. If they put $10,000, they were down $7,500. So finally, when the price came back to their price, or roughly there too, they decided, okay, now's a good time to actually get out of the market. So we need to understand these support to resistance level flips, which we've got right here. And again, we've got that one-to-one measured move. And it's just funny that it always nearly exactly lines up. What we call that is an actual confluence level. And what confluence means is we got two completely different strategies actually working together to say, this is going to be the zone that I'd like to get a good portion of my Jasmy position out of. Again, we definitely could go a lot higher. Can we go back to the old all-time high? We actually have a look and see what type of percentage is that away. That's roughly 35 cents from our current level. We're at 2.5 cents. It's like 1,500%, roughly 1,300%. Nearly a 15x. Can Jasmy make a 15x? I'm not going to bet on a 15x because I've got in at such a low perfect price that I'm just going to get out roughly around that 800, 900, 700% gain. It'd be absolutely fantastic. Maybe I'll leave a 25% or 30% position on just in case we moon, and that moon bag becomes basically what my original position was. But the best thing to do is always to be scaling out as we're continuously making new all-time highs. Right now, I've got my target in the market. Everything has been working exactly as I expected with Jasmy. I'm always explaining in my videos what I'm doing, how I'm going to be trading it. So right now, I've already got into all my positions for Jasmy. I'm not really looking for any more entries. As I explained, I did get some entries in here. They were my initial entries. And I also did get in here as I was waiting for Bitcoin to hit that 20 EMA. And we basically did on Jasmy, but it wasn't close. That's why sometimes it doesn't hit. And you might say, oh, I'm waiting for it to hit the exact 20 EMA, and then it never does, and then it bounces, and you have to pay 70% more. So that's why I was looking at Bitcoin there to make sure everything was on target. Got that perfect entry in. So we've now bought in a little bit more in here. I think we paid just a little bit above because I was looking at Bitcoin, made sure everything confirmed, and as I was going through each coin, Jasmy wasn't one of the first ones. Got some Solana, got some other ones. Then eventually, by the time I got Jasmy, we did have a bit of a bounce. As soon as we hit that 20 EMA on the Bitcoin, we got a very, very quick bounce to the upside. It was obvious that there was a lot of buyers, there was a lot of bots, there's a lot of demand and volume right there as the average long-term price. So very, very happy to get in another portion of my position. But now, as I said, all the buying is done. We're now waiting and holding to get out a really good portion, probably around 75%. We'll get out at around a 700 to 900% gains. Absolutely fantastic type of trading. Again, I'm showing you all of these, all the different coins that I'm trading in the market, especially all of my long-term buys, getting into a long-term position because I like to play these long-term weekly charts because that's where you're going to get these 700% gains from. You're not going to be able to hold a coin for just 1 day, 2 day, 3 days without a massive amount of risk and get 700% gains. That's why I really like. I have my short-term trading with meme coins, which is very high risk, but also very high reward. But I also have this that's more of a spot trading account where I'm not leverage trading. I'm just trading long-term positions, expecting these long-term moving average indicators that have high probability in the market to continue their consistency with high probability. Make sure to check out my advanced technical analysis masterclass in this video description and comment section. I also have my meme coin mastery if you're interested in trading meme coins. They've been going absolutely crazy right now, and I've been teaching a lot of students exactly how to trade these meme coins. You can actually enroll directly through my website. You can watch all of the videos right here. Don't have to go anywhere. You'll have access directly to all of the content, and I go through from start to finish exactly how you can make the most of this 100x meme coin market. If you've enjoyed today's video, make sure to smash the like, subscribe, leave a comment, tap the notification bell to stay up to date with all of the latest YouTube videos, and I'll see you in the next video.